All right, 2016 Special Talk softball tournament, another year. Very exciting, a lot of exciting action.
Oh, yes.
There was many games, and old teams, new teams that came in. Very, very interesting. A lot of camaraderie between the Nashua team. And this year was interesting to me because the Nashua team has a new name now.
Yes. We have the Blazing Thunders is Stacy Gagnon.
Okay, Stacy, the Blazing Thunders, a new team, been the Nashua Eagles in the past, correct?
Yes, and that's the B team.
The B team.
The
So
A team is coached by Chris Conacher.
Chris Conacher teaches coaches the A team, and we have, like I said, we have a new team. Tell us how the name came about and how they changed coaches and what led to
Basically,
that.
they had to come up with, instead of doing B and A, I said, hey, let's come up with a name. And they said, let's call the B team and the Blazing Thunders. I said, that sounds fine with me.
Blazing Thunders. It's a catchy title. It's a good title. I like the Nashua Eagles personally. I think there's a lot of spirit. There's camaraderie. Yes. You've had that name for years.
That's for the basketball.
For the basketball. But the Blazing Thunders is something different.
Softball.
Yeah, it's something a little bit different. So let's walk through the 2016 tournament. The first bracket, the Blazing Thunders played whom? Who did they play?
We played Plus Company. Hey, I tried. I admit that I tried. I should have pitched better. I was a pitcher this year. I should have pitched better, but as always, next year I can get stronger in my pitching.
Right. It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice to get to that, attaining that level. And the practices you do are in Atherton Park, and you've got
Abington Field, Abington Park / Abington Avenue.
Okay, so
But we don't know if we're going to have it next year because they're talking about putting small field we have into a soccer field.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
see, there's a lot of things with politics and the way it works, but how was the training practice for the Blazing Thunders to get ready? How did you feel going into this?
Every Tuesday we practiced at that field and until we pretty much were ready. And I'd like to thank Nina and Nicole, my rides. They gave me a ride to and from today. I greatly appreciate it because they gave me a ride to the tournament and they gave me a ride from the tournament.
That's right. A little shout out to Nina. It's a great opportunity.
Nina and Nicole.
Nina and Nicole are the two people that were able to help Scott out, and they got him to Wheelock Park. Beautiful park.
Oh yes.
Beautiful. They have multiple softball fields that are there. They have a swimming pool, which was nice. It was kind of hot and muggy.
Oh, yes.
It was sweltering hot, but the action, which you're going to see later in the episode, was fantastic. Now, take us through the first game that you were in. How did you feel going in? How did the game develop?
We almost got the lead. The guests had the lead, then they came back and they came down with so many runs they beat us.
Yeah.
And I'd hate to say, National Plus Pride, congratulations on your gold medal for the ESCers softball tournament. You guys deserved it. But you know this. They're coming for you next year.
That's right. They're coming for you. Yeah. When I showed up to the tournament, it was the Plus Pride was there, and the Plus Pride played your team, and
we'll get you guys next year. We're gonna.
It was.
I'm not trying to threaten you guys, but be aware.
Yeah.
We're gonna come.
Yeah. Well, you have phenomenal players on the Blazing Thunders. You have Scott doing the pitching and training and constantly
yes.
getting ready. You have Isaac Hardigan. You have Jesse.
Used to have.
Oh, Isaac Hardigan. He moved to the other team, right?
Yes, and Jesse is on the other team.
Okay. See, I'm so used to thinking of just the one Nashua team and the Nashua Eagles, but now they've broken it up. So there's an A team and there's a B team now. So both Isaac Hardigan and Jesse are on which team now? They're on the B team, is that correct?
The A team.
They're on the A team, which is part of the Blazing Thunders, or no?
No.
They're what team? What's their team?
Oh God, I forgot the name of it. And they did amazing as they played. I watched them play this. I think it was Seacoast Sluggers.
The Seacoast Sluggers, yeah. The Seacoast Sluggers.
Wow, they were good.
Yeah, the Seacoast Sluggers were in the final round, and they won. It was just run after run after run against the team, which was Jesse, Chris O'Neill,
Charles.
Charles.
Mr. Chris O'Neill.
Well, there's Chris O'Neill, but there was another guy too. Well, A-Train was part of that team, but there's another guy as well. He does track and field a lot. He's a real tall guy. He's probably 6'7", 6'8". Jacob, that's right. Yeah.
Jacob Bossy.
Yeah.
And they tried their best. What can I say, Nashua? We will both repeat. We will both get the gold next year. We're going to have to work our tails off and work to get that gold. And I do have good news for audience. They said Jennifer Lassay did say she's going to come back to softball.
That's awesome. Jennifer Lassay, who's the co-host in Special Talk, and she's been part of the Nashua team for a long time, is involved in year-round sports. Fantastic, bowler, skier, and softball player, and is very excited. What position do you think she's coming back to? Do you know?
I think she plays third.
Okay, so she'll be coming back to third base, and she was what? She was in the outfield previously, or?
She doesn't like outfield.
She doesn't like outfield. Okay.
She likes third because she can throw over to first.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the game itself, what you're going to see, was absolutely fantastic, and Nashua put in a good, solid effort. Don't undersell yourself any way, shape, or form. You have this A team and this B team. They're breaking it up, which in some ways adds to more competition. So the games in the morning, did you feel they were competitive? Were you happy with the games in the morning?
Oh yes, and hey, congratulations to all the teams that did very well. Congratulations again to the Plus Company. You guys did amazing. Sorry I had to strike you guys out one after another. I'm sorry, I was just doing my job.
Yeah, this guy, he's a phenomenal
I did
pitcher.
5Ks, is what they told me. Is what the ump told me. She said you got 5Ks back to back.
Really? So explain the 5Ks, how that works.
She said strike three, strike three, strike three.
Wow. So that was.
And we were up to bat. I was, believe in the first game, as pitching. Then they had me bat, and I didn't do so well. I swing up here.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be swinging.
Okay. Now, so in the first game, you pitched in the first game, correct?
Yes.
And how many people did you strike out in the first game?
A lot.
A lot. And that was against the Plus Pride, correct?
Oh yes, and against Shauna Sousa and Jeff Sousa's team.
Shauna Sousa's with us, and she coaches a lot of the Plus Pride sports that are year round, and is a good friend. So Scott did really well. What turned things around in the game so that the Plus Pride ended up getting out ahead? Did it?
I think I let him hit the ball, and I tried to reach down and get it.
Yeah. Wow. So who was playing on your team for the Blazing
It was
Thunders?
me, Stacy,
So Scott McCullough, Stacy,
Smile with Stacy, Nina,
Nina. Okay, so that's great.
And,
So a lot of women are
and
involved.
Marcus, like they say his name, and started.
So you were striking people out in the very beginning, and then who was scoring on the Plus Pride? When did things turn around?
Is when Andy got up to bat. He goes, "Oh, easy does it on me." Basically, hand me a curveball, let me hit it. You're lucky if I don't hit it over your head. I ducked. I had to duck and let my defense get it.
Really? So Andy, you said? So Andy scored a run.
Andy Wolf.
Andy Wolf scores a run for the National Plus Pride. And who else scored on their team? Who else was?
I forgot who else it was. All their players were fantastic there.
Okay. But it seems like you had a pretty solid, and you said you struck out.
Shauna Sousa and Jeff Sousa's team.
Yep, Shauna Sousa, yep, who works with us, and she. So we got Nina, Stacy, Scott McCullough, Marcus,
Nina,
okay. So that's great. So what turned things around in the game so that Plus Pride ended up getting out ahead? Did it?
I think I let him hit the ball and I tried to reach down and get it.
So a lot of women are involved.
Mark. I think it's like he's pretty cool.
Mark, so that's a new addition. So you were striking people out in the very beginning, and then who was scoring on the Plus Pride? When did things turn around?
Is when Andy got up to bat. He goes, "Oh, easy does it on me." Basically, hand me a curveball, let me hit it. You're lucky if I don't hit it over your head. I ducked. I had to duck and let my defense get it.
Really? So Andy, you said? So Andy scored a run.
Andy Wolf.
Andy Wolf scored.
All their players were fantastic there.
Okay. But it seems like you had a pretty solid, and you said you struck out a bunch of people, right, in that first?
Yes.
Okay. So
and we're both NASHUA teams are non-profit organizations.
right.
And they're a non-profit organization because they help out people with disabilities.
That's right, yeah. So it's, I mean, National Special Olympics is year-round Special Olympics, and many of the Special Olympics sporting events are fundraisers to help Special Olympics athletes continue being involved either as athletes or participants or volunteers, what have you. And it's also healthy smiles, screening, dental work, vision and eye work, that sort of thing. All kinds of things that the money that goes into these sporting events helps out for. So
oh yes,
it's really fantastic, and definitely we've said this in every episode. But check out the website www.sonh.org. See the different types of events and figure out if you want to get involved. See what there's a lot of
different. Check out the NASHUA Special Olympics page too if they want to go.
That's right. Yeah, NASHUASpecialOlympics.org, and you can see all the events that NASHUA Special Olympics is involved in. How you can get involved. What a great opportunity is to be involved in this nonprofit. Absolutely fantastic. So the first game was very close. What was the final score?
3-1.
3-1. So Plus Pride was successful in beating the Blazing Thunders 3-1. Very close game. And then we move on to the second set of games. Who did the Blazing Thunders play next?
I think it was some green team. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so it was the Seacoast Sluggers.
I think so.
Yeah, the Seacoast Sluggers, you're actually going to see in the footage, played the B team, which was a Nashua team that many of the regular people that you see on Special Talk, Jesse Colville, Chris O'Neill, it was a very close game. The Seacoast Sluggers were victorious, but you will see that.
And the Blazing Thunders tried their best, and we won in our second game.
Okay.
At O'Neill Field.
Okay, so it was the O'Neill Field.
We played
in at Wheelock Park. Wheelock Park is in Keene, New Hampshire, and the O'Neill Field. And who were you playing against then?
We played. I forgot who that it was. We beat the team 5-1.
5-1. Okay.
We moved on. They said, "Do you want to pitch game 3?" I said,
If you were playing the green team, then that would have been the Seacoast Sluggers then. Now that's an accomplishment there, because you guys were able to beat a team that Jesse's team, that the B team of Nashua wasn't able to beat at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, and I think they were.
So
I think we were just getting all tired and.
Right. So you must have had a lot of strikeouts in the second game, yes?
It was Chris that was pitching.
Okay, so Chris O'Neill, you're going to see.
I think it was Chris. I can't think of his last name. He's a parent. He actually pitched.
Okay. See, a lot of the parents do pitch. They're involved as well, because they have, a son or daughter who's involved in Special Olympics. Yeah.
And I definitely wishing good, getting well wishes to my friend Zach. Please get well. We missed you. Need you back next year. Need Jennifer Lissay back. We need little Zach from basketball to come back.
Right. And that B team, I know you weren't part of that B team, but was phenomenal. I mean, they were really a good team. Chris O'Neill, Jesse, and they put up a very valiant fight.
Oh yeah,
against the
A team. I think it was.
Okay, well, if the A team, so you're the B team.
Yep.
You're the B team. So the A team is what you're actually going to see at the end of the Special Talk, in which the A team was playing the
Sluggers.
Yeah, it was playing the Seacoast Sluggers, and the Seacoast Sluggers were victorious.
I forgot what their name was.
Yeah, no, it's the Seacoast Sluggers, and then it was towards the end. The game before that was the A team versus the Plus Pride, and that was a very good game.
Wish we could have won against Keene. In Keene, but hey, you guys did. I can give it up for the Keene team. You guys did fantastic.
Right.
Thank you for giving our team a chance to make it to the third game.
Right.
Wish we could have made it to the championship round.
Right.
As always, next year I'm gonna have to work my.
Towards the end, the game before that was the A team versus the Plus Pride, and that was a very good game. I don't want to give away everything because you'll see it in the footage, but it was really a phenomenal tournament, and you'd say it's probably one of your better years in terms of pitching, right? If you were striking people out.
Oh yes, wish we could have won against Keene. In Keene, but hey, you guys did. I can give it up for the Keene team. You guys did fantastic.
Right.
Thank you for giving our team a chance to make it to the third game.
Right.
Wish we could have made it to the championship round.
Right.
As always, next year I'm gonna have to work my butt off and go down to these batting cages down here, down by my apartment, and get lessons. Constantly get lessons, maybe, and working on swinging, seeing what I need to work on for next year.
Right. Right.
See if he can give me any lessons.
Right. Now what was the coaching like this year? What kinds of things did they coach you to get ready to pitch for this season?
They said, don't be afraid to go down there and get the ball and throw it.
Right.
I think it was the third game caught the ball, threw it to Megan. She threw it to Coach Stacy's son, and he got the out twice.
Okay.
But they said the Keene team, they said, scored the run because I threw home and my catcher at the time tried to get the ball. She dropped it.
Yeah.
It wasn't her.
It happens. I mean, it happens in some of the later games that were really, really intense, and people were trying to steal home, and then they would throw, and the catcher would drop it, and it was a very intense game between the Nashua team, the A team, and the Seacoast Sluggers.
And I'd like to thank Mary Conroy and all the people who cooked the hamburgers and hot dogs today.
Phenomenal. The hamburgers,
Thank
hot dogs.
you.
It was really an opportunity to come out and come out and see the event. But yeah, the cooking and the whole atmosphere of it, because everybody is very friendly, and it's pretty high energy sports. I mean, the athletes really train to do this year round. You got to be in shape. If you're not in shape, you're not going to stay on the team. You know, I mean, I'm sure they cut a lot of people, right? I mean,
they haven't done it yet, but some people decide to only do some sports and get out others. I'm never gonna until I get old and gray, or until I get tired of playing.
Absolutely. If you're in shape, you stay in shape. And again, www.sonh.org, www.NashuaSpecialOlympics.org. See what this organization has to offer, especially if you want to be an athlete and get involved in Special Olympics, or you know somebody who's maybe kind of interested, in getting involved in Special
tell
Olympics.
them to come on down, check out our events. We got an event coming up next month in the Pelham Old Homes Day 5K road race.
Right.
If you want to create a team, you have to get it. You have to, if you do it, you have to register by September 14th.
Right.
By mail, $35.
Right. You got to register.
One runner or walker. It's the Pelham Old Homes Day. It helps National Special Olympics get these nice bags. Say National Special Olympics. The nice jackets that we have that cost a lot of money. It costs money to keep this program going, and that's why we do local charities like the Pelham Old Homes Day 5K road race.
Right.
Run and walk.
Right.
We'd love to support if the community out there, if you want to. I'm throwing the challenge out to I'm throwing out the challenge to Captain Bailey and the chief of the police. See if you guys want to.
That's right.
Join us for the Pelham Old Homes Day 5K next month. I'm throwing out the challenge, Captain Bailey.
Absolutely, yeah. The police are very active. They're very involved. They're involved in the summer games, and they continue to be. The police, the fire department. Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity to get involved. I mean, I'll throw out challenges to people who I know will be involved. Senator Kelly Ayotte, she's always involved. Even somebody like George Russell, who I've worked with before.
Yeah, come on, George.
Come on, George. Yeah, that's right. You come out and be supportive, and if you want to run or be involved with your station, there's so many ways to get involved. You can volunteer. You can help with marketing different events. You can help with coaching. And the great thing about it is Nashua Special Olympics and any Special Olympics will train you.
Yes.
They work with you. They want to work with you to get you into the organization. And it's year-round, starting with the Penguin Plunge and going to Old Homes Day, and you have all the different events in between. But I think this softball tournament, I'd say you did fantastic.
Very tired. I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, they get up. Scott gets up extremely early.
I can't sleep.
To get ready for this, and it was so this year. And what you're going to see is you're going to see the A team, and you're going to see the Seacoast Sluggers, and you're going to see the Plus Pride team. And how many teams were there total? So there were 5, or were there more than 5?
I think there was NASHUA,
right?
Nashua Plus Pride.
The A and B team, Nashua Plus Pride.
There was 2 teams. There was one that didn't have enough players.
Okay.
I guess they had to combine teams.
Right. See, that's something they have to do. Oftentimes they have to combine teams if they don't have enough people, or they have coaches who come in and they will play or play out in the outfield to do something like that. So it's a lot of...
Hopefully people will check out our website and see www.NashuaSpecialOlympics.org. And if you notice when you go on our website, I'm the pitcher on there from the last Winter Games.
Right.
I never even knew that pitcher was going to be up there.
Yeah, it's great. It's Scott. Scott is up there. They have a picture, but Scott has been involved in Special Olympics for
32 years. I started at age 8.
32 years he's been involved with National Special Olympics, and it's a phenomenal thing, and it's done a lot for him in terms of staying in shape. His girlfriend has been involved for a long time, so they're both very active. Jennifer Lassay.
She's the athlete of the week.
She's
today.
Awesome. This day today.
Yep.
She is the athlete of the week. Jennifer Lassay is the athlete of the week in August 2016 today. So that's pretty fantastic news. What did she have to do to earn that?
We honor every athlete with a letter, and they tell them their story. I told them about my story and how I got started, and she was followed right after. And it's actually our anniversary of having me and her be together for about 5 years so far.
Awesome. That's great. See, Special Olympics breeds healthy relationships because it's an opportunity to really stay in shape and work towards something competitive rather than just sitting around not doing anything, that sort of thing. What would you say to people who could qualify for this, that are just kind of hesitant and they're sitting on the couch and they're nervous? How would you draw them into this, get them excited?
Come check out our activities we have. We got bowling coming up,
right?
I believe on right after Labor Day, I think.
Okay, so bowling at Leda Lanes, which we've been covering as part for Special Talk for years. And we have a lot of other things, and we have a commercial that we're doing and some other things as well. So, so check out the event. Check